Hey guys, welcome back. And today I've got a little bit of a treat for you. This is the sort of an intro for this week, and this is kind of how I'm going to be doing videos every week from now on. So hopefully you will enjoy this video and keep watching, guys, because I'm going to be showing you today how to create your own thumbnail and get concept ideas for what you want to paint and draw. And as always, guys, this week is going to be all to do with fire and fireworks, because this month is Fire and Fireworks month. We started the month out with V from Vendetta. Can't say it out loud, can't say it properly, but hey. But that's where we started, guys. So go and check that video out, guys. And as always, I will be live streaming the freehand drawing later on today, and also I will be live streaming the inking stage of that, and also the colouring in of that with my Copic markers and also pencils if needed. Gives it sort of different texture, different levels of colour and sort of extra things. Go and check out last week's videos for sort of the first idea on that, and we will be trying to create another scene. And as it's fire and fireworks, and last week I enjoyed drawing the dragon so much, I thought we'll keep with that theme and keep with the fire theme, as we did fireworks kind of last week, and the heritage from where fireworks came from, which is where China, and hence doing Mulan and the dragon and things like that. Hopefully you did enjoy that video, guys, but today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own thumbnail and sort of get ideas where you would get ideas from. I personally get ideas from searching on the internet, searching different websites, or just literally searching up pictures that I like to draw, or I think I can draw. Again, I always try and sort of copy copy something that has been drawn, or something that somebody I've seen a picture of, and I'll incorporate it into what I'm drawing. But as again, guys, this is all about fire and fireworks, and this week is the last week of this month is going to be Spyro. So I've already pulled up a few images that I want to use, and I'm going to show you quickly how and where I'm going to be putting those images, and how to create your own thumbnail, because this is going to be the thumbnail for the video, which I'll be live streaming very soon. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so you don't miss out on that live stream. But if you can't make the live stream, guys, do not worry, because I will upload that. It will be available on my channel for indefinite until YouTube decides it's not going to work anymore. So let's get cracking and minimize my face. No, that's not minimizing me. And I'm in the hungry zone. And let's move me down a little bit. Yeah, so you can still see me. Probably don't want to see me, my ugly face. And guys, this beard of mine is coming on, and you'll find out next month why I've been growing it out for so long. Because it did start out with a tiny little beard, something about there, and it's kind of gotten a bit long. But definitely keep tuned to find out what I'm going to be doing with my beard next month. But like I said, guys, we've got this free app called Critter, which I'm going to show you something quickly about it as soon as I figured out how. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to be putting the images into this here, so I can save the images, so I don't have to have the web page open. Because when I'm live streaming, guys, you get a hell of a lot of buff, which I do apologise that you get buff when I'm live. But when I'm not live and the video sort of gets when it's recorded on the YouTube channel, guys, you don't technically get as much buff. You get a little bit, but it's live, so there isn't much I can do about that, guys, which is I'm really bummed out really about, to be honest with you. But like I said, we're going to be doing Spyro, so I'm going to minimize that again, guys. The app that I use for my digital drawing, which will be towards the end after the sketching, inking and colouring in stage on paper, what I do is I sort of get the idea, draw it down, make sure it's good, then I'll ink it up. Sometimes I get it all done in one go. Again, the videos when I'm live streaming are about 2 hours long, and that's generally how long it takes me to sort of get a whole sort of picture done with the scene and maybe just the character. If it's just a character, it's generally just an hour or something like that. Depends how much detail I put into the picture, to how long it's going to be. Like I said, no dog. What do you want? What do you want? Like I said, guys, it's going to be put into the critter file, and what I got to do normally is I'll get the actually I better move that critter out of the way. Let's put him over there a second. Minimize him up, put him over there. So here's Spyro, and here's the images that some of the few images that I thought maybe I wanted to use. I did look through a hell of a lot of different sort of different concept pieces that again, all thanks to the makers of Spyro, which was Inspirio, I think. I will give full credit for those somewhere in the comments section down below, so definitely check those comments. But yeah, these guys have created it once more. They've remade this game, the whole trilogy, all in one game, which is awesome. Because I remember playing this on the PlayStation 1 and thinking, wow, this game is like, wow, you're not just going, here's your task, you're going this way, and then you go up this way, and then you go this way, and then you're done. This game was one of the very first games that you could actually take yourself out from just your set path and go, oh, you know, fancy going over there and searching up what's going on over there. Oh, look, what's over there? I'll go and have a look over there. Oh, look, there's a secret over there. How do I get over there? And you could do it. So yeah, it's one of the best games to have ever come out, really, on the PlayStation 1, and it sort of really sparked off a lot of different other games sort of being created. Full credit to the people that made the game. I will possibly put something in the background when I'm drawing. Just a second. I'm going to give my dog a treat so she don't shut up, so she don't bark at me. It's because I've got popcorn on the top of me snacks. But like I said, guys, I'm going to be what was I saying? Yeah, full credit to the people that made Spyro, and I'm pulling up a few images. So what I'm going to do is this is the favourite image I'm going to be using just for Spyro, and what I want to do is give him a scene behind as well. And I thought the only way I really sort of could do was a castle and things like that. So I thought, again, I looked through a few ideas, and I thought to myself, what can I draw personally? Because again, I don't want to put a huge amount of detail in, because it will take me hours to do. That was my dog. Dog, what are you doing? What? Do you want to go through? Do you? Go on. Bloody dog. You done? Right, she's done. But like I said, guys, Spyro Castle. I thought, what can I draw personally? What can I create by drawing it all freehand? Because I try, like I said, I take ideas from other people, and again, there's nothing wrong with taking ideas. It's another way of learning to draw. It's another way of sort of helping yourself create, because sometimes pulling it straight from your mind is very difficult, and it prevents artist block, which I suffer with horrendously. I can make my own creature and creation. I've got my own creation which I'm working on, which is called Blue Angel or Blute Angel. Haven't really decided, or Blue Angle. Haven't really decided on the actual name yet. Let me know in the comment section down below which is your kind of favourite names, or if you've got a name of yourself. Check out the Blue Angel playlist or videos down in the videos on my wall, guys. I think it was from roughly 2 months ago now, so it's very well down. So if you want to have a look at that, go and have a search, and let me know what you think and what you think of a name. He's going to have 2 characters that go alongside him. He's going to have a sidekick and a dog, but it's going to be a dragon. I like dragons. I like wings. I just like drawing wings. But like I said, guys, I had a look through a lot of different pictures, and I couldn't really find anything that really sort of stuck out. I was going to use this one here, and I thought, nah, it's a bit too plain. And I thought maybe this one. I thought, no, it's still a bit too. I may use that as an image for the background. Again, I'm going to be drawing this image, so the less detail is the better, really, because I'll be copying copying it freehand. I won't trace anything. I'd never trace anything, but I did see this one and I thought, good and evil, kind of like it's the way it rolls with him, where it flies. And I thought I kind of settled in on this one because he's got a few characters in the background. I don't know if I'll add all the characters. I'll do my very, very best to add all the characters, but what I'm more than likely is just to use that image you saw a moment ago, which was this one here, for Spyro, and have him sort of standing in between the two castles. This one seems a bit nice and easy to draw. It's just basically an open mouth with teeth, which is nice and easy to draw. And the castle looks nice and easy to draw, so I'm going to be drawing that castle as well in the background, and Spyro sort of in the middle. So what I do first, guys, is now I've found the ideas that I want to use, I'll take those images and I'll sort of save them. I wonder if I could. No, what I can do, what you can do, but I can't do now when I'm live streaming because of the way I've sort of set things up. But for now, I'll save that image. Or I'll save it as something as Spyro or intro, or there we go, Spyro. There we go. So I'll save that image, and then what I'll do is I'll wait for that to download, but then I'll quickly grab this one here. Again, I'm going to be using this one, and I'll probably put that image on top and then copy that image, maybe do the scene and then Spyro afterwards. I'm not sure yet. Sort of, I do it on the wing and I sort of see how things fly. And there we go, that one's copied down. Let's give that one a name called Spyro Scene. Spyro Scene, which I can't spell. I would ask Alexa, don't you? But yeah, it's just a name for the thing, so that'll do. So right, those twos are now downloaded. So now what I'll do is I'll go into the folder, copy the folders, burp on stream. I'm not streaming, I'm videoing. So I'll put that image in there, put that into the pictures. Oh no. And then I will grab the other one I've just gone and I'll put that one in pictures. I would know, sometimes I make a folder, but half the time I don't. I just forget to make into it, make a folder and things. So then we'll close that one down and then we'll come back here. So I've got the images I want to use. So let's close that down. We don't need that anymore. Like I said, so there we go, guys. We've gotten the images that we want to use. Again, there's nothing wrong copying, and I give full rights to the people that created those images and the people that created Spyro, as it is an idea that I wanted to use. It is something I want to draw, but it is basically fan art, and that's what I'm creating. And this is videos just sort of showing you how I do all this. And full credit to the people that created Spyro and the artists that create the music, which I will hopefully be listening to later. As I try and do, I always try and listen to something in the background. Sometimes if I can, I'll find an audiobook that I'll use to tell the story of what I'm drawing, or sometimes I'll just listen to music, but I have a lot of problems lately with copyright, so I try not to listen to as much music. Try not to listen too much music, because when I'm watching on YouTube, some of the stuff says copyright free, and then what it'll do is it'll go from a copyright free music, and then go to another playlist, as it always does. It just chooses music for you, and it will use, and it'll say to you, it's copyright free, but it's not. And then I get a hell of a lot of copyright, and as the new legislation of 13 is coming out, I don't want to get shut down, to be honest with you guys. So we'll see how that sort of works out for everybody. But let's minimize myself again and open this, make this a little bit bigger. And actually, do you know what? I think I will move myself, and yeah, I'll move myself over here so you can see the thing. That's actually really, really big, so let's try and minimize that one a little bit so you can see what I'm drawing. Oh, do you know why it's not? Do you know why it's not? Because I haven't done that. Now I've done that. That should work. There we go. Again, guys, this app that I'm using to, which I will be digitizing things towards the end of the week. What I do, I'm going to try and make that a bit smaller, which is not letting me. Okay, right, small. Again, I'm using OBS again, another free app, which you probably already know that OBS is free. But you can use it. If you want to know where I get it from, guys, let me know down below and I'll leave you a link to where I get all of my stuff. So let's open up that file we just had, because again we were doing Spyro and it's fire and fireworks, guys. And I will be live streaming in about approximately hours time once I've uploaded this video, and I know that you guys have received it on my YouTube channel, guys. So definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so you know when I've gone live. Let's open up those images in my free app called Critter. Spyro. There we go, Spyro. I wonder if I could open both at the same time. No. That one there. So we've got Spyro. So the image that we'll be using for Spyro will be out in the Critter file, so I don't have to keep opening it. And in this one, I can sort of give it a background. I'm not going to do much to it now. I'm just literally showing you what I can do. There we go. We're going to go in that background. I won't be using obviously that image as the background. Actually, thinking about it, let's get rid of that. Let's open up the. Sorry, let's open up the app, the other picture. Sorry, and see if I can stick them together. Spyro again. Spyro scene, the one I just opened, one I've just got from the internet. Again, there's copying. You can get yourself in a lot of trouble, so be careful. So what you copy. Again, I'm only copying these images so I can copy them myself freehand. Again, I'll change them a little bit, so obviously any sort of copyright things will become less of a problem for me. So let's copy that layer, and then we'll go over here and then we'll paste that layer here. There we go. Again, it hasn't worked, but that's generally how I'll do things. I was hoping it would work actually, but it hasn't. Bugger. In fact, I might be able to do it the other way around. So if I copy this here, copy this layer, and I go back over to the other one, and then paste that on there. Oh, there we go. So he is sitting there. Again, it's not in the middle, and unfortunately I don't know how to move that image from there to here, which is really annoying. There is tools here, but it's a free app, and I think they put them in, the developers put them in hoping to be using them, but to use them doesn't work, which is, again, I think in future, because there's been at least 4 updates since it first came out, which has been out a good couple of years now, and I think that just those tools here are sort of, they've forgotten about them. You can use all of the line tools. Again, I never really use them. I tend to freehand everything when I generally freehand all my drawings, and then I'll take them into this Critter app and do something with them there. But this is just creating a thumbnail for it, and I'm gonna sort of put a few wording on here. So let's open that and then use the tool up here with T, if you can see that one. Let me check if you can see that. You can. Actually, in fact, I will make this a little bit smaller so you can see it a little bit better. And this is generally how I make all my Critter files, guys. Make all my thumbnails. Again, the tools in the left hand are awesome things you can use, but the tools that I will be using to paint and sort of give textures and things later on in the end of the week, which will be probably Thursday and Friday, and then uploaded what else I've done, like shading and things like that, over the weekend. So again, don't forget to hit the subscribe, ding the bell so you never miss out on what I'm getting up to. As you can see in the background, guys, I like to draw. Everything I draw, apart from this one here, this one's actually bought, but I did draw this one. I drew this one here, and I drew this one here. Actually, that was from for a prize winner. He's got a self-print of that one. I generally don't give away the originals anymore, guys, because I had a problem before when I gave it away and somebody else wanted the same image and I couldn't get it back off the person that I actually gave it out to. This one here I did drew, and I do a little bit of cosplay as well, which you can see there, and you can also see you can actually see here. I did a helmet of cosplay, which was what was it now? Who was he? Rocketeer, which I actually got first place, which was awesome. But we're doing this now, so let's go back to my critter file. Let's open up this here and put some word. Are you working? Put some wording down. Let's move my microwave. Move my microphone a little bit so I can type in. I'm not sure if you can see this actually, guys. You can't actually. You can see the wording, but bear with me. I'm going to be typing in the. I'm going to be typing in here. You can't see the little box that I use, but if you had the app, you would see it yourself. Again, I would really recommend getting this app, guys, so you can actually paint and things. If you want to see how to use the tools, and the last video that I made, I think the last upload was yesterday, maybe this morning. No, it was yesterday. So definitely check those out. That is Mulan and the Dragon, where I added shading and carried on with what I'd already coloured in. Again, I take the image that I've drawn myself, I take that image, I take a picture on my tablet, which I'll explain more in the next videos coming on in the next couple of weeks. So that's cool. What should we have this thumbnail as? What should we have this as? I'm going to be how to draw. So fire and fireworks. Let's draw. So then we'll save that there, so the wording will change, but as it's really, really small, let's make that a little bit bolder and a little bit bigger. A lot bigger, in fact. There you go. It looks like I've got a problem there, so let's change that a little bit. We'll change that so it's underneath. I think that's a little bit too big, to be honest with you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to minimize that again. There we go. That's a bit better. Fire and fireworks. And so it will be. I'll show you how to do the rest in a moment. Again, you can change the font, which if you like that kind of font, you can keep it as that font. But I'm going to try and sort of give it a little bit more something to it. Not sure. No, I don't like that font at all. I want to give it a bold sort of look, so it sort of pops out a little bit. Kind of works. Maybe if I make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, okay. I kind of like that. So we'll have that. Shut my dog off for a second. There you are. Right. Yeah, I like that. Well, again, we'll have to move that over closer to the middle. Not sure if I need to add anything else to that. That's actually really far apart. But I'll go with that. So I'm going to copy that, because what I'll do is I'll put something on top of that as well, because obviously it's a bit too dark, and I want to sort of change the shading and the colour on it. But I really like to put like a dark background to the actual wording as well, because it makes it pop out. That's that a little bit more. So that's done there, and then we'll grab this tool here, which is the tool up in the top left hand corner. Okay, so what's that called actually? Shaper tool. It says it's a shaper tool. Right, I'll go down here, I can't do nothing with it. I go here, I can't do nothing with it, but other than move it. So that's why I try and use sort of different fonts and just make the size of the picture, or the colour, the writing, sorry, the right size. So here we go. We've got the fire and fireworks, sort of how it's going to be in the thumbnail. It is recommended to sort of put a border and something behind it. I've got a nice blue here. Should I have shading? Let's minimise that a little bit because these are a bit too big. There we go. Again, it looks really, really plain at the moment, but we will make that pop a little bit more in a moment. Let's give it a little bit of yellow behind there as well. So let's use the line tool now. Give that an underlining, like so. What else can we use? We use a bit of red. I love a bit of red, but I'm going to use a bit of orange. I'm going to be drawing Spyro today. I kind of like those two images the way they are. It's kind of working well as a thumbnail. I could even have this little dude down here saying something. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, right. Let's get that wording a little bit more, so it's not so like plain, if you like. So let's get that wording again. Cool. That's made another layer. As you can see in the right here, all the wording is on top of the layers. It never goes underneath. You can move it underneath, but what's the point in doing that? Because you want it to be on top. So let's cut and paste, and we'll give. What should we give? We'll give that. So there we go. We've copied that wording and we paste that again. So fire and fireworks. Let's give fire a yellowy colour, and the fireworks will have in like a, let's have it in an orange, see what that looks like. Again, you can change the colours later. I'd like delete that and then redo it again if you don't like the colours. I'm going to put the and in like a red, I think. That red, what's that look like? And there it's gone close together. So it's always really important to check your writing isn't sticking together, because it can cause a problem when you give things backgrounds. And the words let's draw. What colour should we have? Let's draw. Should I have let's draw in purple actually? Actually, we'll have a lighter purple than that. Maybe that colour. Let's see what that looks like. I'm not sure if I like that purple. There's kind of not spoilt for choice with the purple, unfortunately. I think that'll work. That'll work, guys. Yeah, we'll have that. Okay, so we'll keep that there, and then we'll use again the tool up in the corner, and we'll remove it into the right place. Now, is that too much colour? I don't know. It looks okay to me. And then we'll have him saying part 1, maybe. So we'll get that another tool. Again, I will show you all of these different tools in the bottom left. No, that's bottom right, sorry. They're all painting tools. You get to choose from all sorts of different textures. All of these work. I haven't found any problems with them. You got effects, give you like backlighting and things like that. And paint tools, which are really accurate to the paintbrush. And if you had your own stylus pen, which unfortunately I don't have a stylus pen at the moment, You could use this, and it would have pressure sensitive, like you do on again, like you have on what's it called, Photoshop. Again, this is like the poor man's version of Photoshop, and it's completely free. So you can't. What I'm creating here, guys, hopefully you'll agree with me that there is not much bad things to happen. So let's get that one there. I don't want him to be saying something. Let's just have like so whoops, I should have gone to that level, layer 2, and I just realized that it's not white because we're on the speech bubble. In fact, no, let's not do that. Let's get this, and then let's have it part 1. So part 1 sketch. Part 1 sketch. And have him saying that. Let's save that. How's that looking? How big is that? That's really small. So let's make that a little bit bigger. Size 10. What's that looking like? Oh, that's really small as well. Let's bold that up a bit and maybe 18. It's still a little bit too small. Let's try 24. What's that looking like? I mean, that's okay. I would like it a little bit more so people see that it's part 1, part 2, and 3 and 4. There'll probably be about 5 stages altogether. That's from ink, depending on if I get the inking done today. Generally, it takes me about 2 to 3 hours to do so. The whole thing in the sketching stage should only be about an hour. Then another hour on top of that to maybe re-sketch and ink it out and give it a little bit more of a poppy colour. And then I'll come back and colour it afterwards. That'll do. So let's go back to that painter tool. Got the white. Yeah, it's got the white. So let's go underneath that again. So layer 2. As he's saying it, we'll have it as like a speech bubble, or as close to a speech bubble as I can get it. You can, again, you've got different. Again, I'll just see if I can. You see that? You can you can change things, change the size of things and the opacity of things. As like I said, you can sort of make foggies and make it a little bit foggy if you want to change a little bit. But I don't today. I want to do full version. So let's go up to full. You get speech bubbles. Let's minimize that a little bit more. Zoom in a little bit more as well. As he's saying it. H1! There we go. So there we go, guys. There's me created my my dry mouth. So I've created my thumbnail, shown you what you can do in create Critter, shown you where I get my ideas from, and hopefully we'll tune in later on for the live stream. Don't forget to hit subscribe. My name's been Blut084, BLUT 084. Art and games here every day on YouTube, occasionally on Mixer, but every day and night over on Instagram. Same name, different place. Thank you very much for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe and join me later on for the live stream. Hit that bell so you don't miss when I've gone live. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.